G'day viewers, I'm Simon Christie. This week on Life Off-Road, we're searching for the toughest truck in Australia. This is the 2018 Tough Dog Tough Truck Challenge. The Tough Dog Tough Truck Challenge is Australia's biggest and baddest extreme off-road event. It attracts the toughest four-wheel drive teams from around the country to this location near Milberdale in the Hunter Valley of New South Wales. This is the search for Australia's toughest truck. To find out more about this amazing event, let's cross over to the event organisers.
Tough Truck is Australia's largest four-wheel drive competition based on rock crawling. Here this weekend we've got about 65 teams competing to take the ultimate crown, being the toughest truck of Australia.
We've got 8 stages during the day and 2 stages during the night, and a host of entertainment for the kids during the day.
Tough Truck started back in 2001, and other than the 2-year stint between 03 and 04, has been running every year since.
Started off as a little comp, and it's grown to be the biggest full-bodied four-wheel driving comp in Australia. Possibly coming towards in the world, because it's totally different vehicles in other countries.
Before the action kicks off, the show and shine is the big opportunity for spectators to catch up with the drivers, all of the teams, and check out the engineering specs of these vehicles. How many years have you done Tough Truck?
This is my second year. I done it in 2015 on Navigator for one of my mates, and then I'm first year driving this year.
This is our 3rd year here, my 2nd year as Navigator. Yeah, another year, a bit more experience behind it.
And what's your team name?
Full tilt.
And what does that mean?
Just hit it hard pretty much.
Basic team Slinky, so I own Slinky Customs over in WA, plus the original car that I had, the old 80 series from back in the day, was like sitting on a Slinky board, so the Slinky came from that as well.
And why do you guys do this?
Oh look, it's always good fun. He started off building another buggy, traded up a little bit more, it's a good time out, why not?
He wanted my sister to buy him the truck for his birthday present, and when I saw it I was like, yeah, I've got to get in on this.
I came in about maybe 12 years ago for the first time ever. No idea what the event was. It was Brett Long from Long Shot Racing on the frame twister, and just tell him it was addicted from that moment. I just love the event. I could come here and have a terrible run, which we've had 2 of so far. Still going home with a smile on my face. Can't get enough.
Obviously you guys have come with the right spirit, so what does Tough Truck mean to you guys?
Oh, it's unreal. Everyone's here for a good time. Some bloody mad rigs going on. Unreal.
Matey, it's all about the kids, the playing, and the game that goes on.
What else do you like here? Like, it's big cars, big toys, a lot of limiter bashing, the outbouncing. Like, they spend all year getting their cars ready, and it's just what we want to be, but we don't have the money because they're 20.
How does Tough Truck rate as Aussie motorsport?
10 out of 10, easily.
Been coming for about 6 years now.
What keeps bringing you back?
All the noise, all the people, hanging out with the boys, having a good weekend. Love it.
As the sun begins to set here at Milberdale, half of the teams are preparing for the Mickey Thompson Mud Rats Revenge, while the other half are heading up to the end of the valley for the Glen Dobbin Mystery Night Stage. What are your thoughts going into the Mystery Night Stage?
Oh, who knows what to expect on this one. You never know, every single year.
It sounds a bit interesting, really. This is my first track, so yeah, a bit nervous.
We use this hill pretty much every year up here, and we just wanted a new line of rocks and challenges for the boys that they don't play on throughout the year. We don't give them a layout of the track at all. There's different special rules on this event as well as there is every year. They can back and fill as many times as they like, and that's pretty much the only special rules we have up here on this event. No spectators or any big sponsors or anything up here, so crowd control's a lot easier for us.
Can I grab it from the wall, mate?
The real heroes of this event are the drivers in the Manitous who come in and recover these stuck vehicles. They'll be back on the tracks A-OK and ready for 2 more days of competition. Mini Werribee is the tightest, twistiest track out of all of the Tough Dog Tough Truck Challenge stages. It is contained in the smallest area and has just as many gates and just as many challenges, meaning that rear steer plays a big part, and like most of the other stages, it is extremely challenging.
So we've got Mini Werribee here, which is probably one of the crowd favourites at Tough Truck. It's a nice short stage, but it is a real technical, tight stage. Similar to last year, but there are a few stages running backwards. We've got a couple more climbs this year. Normally we finish with this big climb at the end, which I think we have to keep, being a tribute to Werribee Ridge itself.
I ran Mini Werribee for a couple of years, many years ago, and I do have a soft spot for that. Because I ran it, yeah, I do have a soft spot.
It's a tight but straightforward run up through the 10-point gate. But beyond that, things get even tighter, with a cone pushing teams up to their right-hand side and onto an off-camber rock just to score 20 points. This rock and this tree here will force them through this almost 90-degree turn as they head towards the 40-point marker.
Tough Truck's got a massive following. It's the only unique event in the world really where spectators can get within 2 or 3 metres of a course and still be very safe. Just a different atmosphere, kind of like a following like monster trucks or even going to the football. There's so many fans out here and kids love it.
Every year there are more and more activities to entice and entertain the families. And the proof is in the pudding. When you look around here, you'll see so many kids enjoying all aspects of the Tough Dog Tough Truck Challenge.
As far as families, for spectators, your kids can be entertained up here in the kids area there while mum and dad watch the event. So for spectators, especially families, it's just perfect.
It's quite a humble feeling having so many kids come along, and the more families that we can cater for and the more we can make them feel safe when they come to this event. I mean, the kids are the future.
I like Tough Truck because we get to go on jumping castles and we get to watch the trucks and have ice cream.
Seeing the cars do all the challenges.
I like Tough Truck about watching the trucks and the mud drags last night and the fireworks.
If we can get them involved in Tough Truck, who knows, toddlers coming through here this weekend might be competing in 20 years.
This beautiful natural rock formation is the final obstacle on the Mini Werribee. A severe climb up through here, a very distinct, sharp high point over there and the exit to the 100-point gate.
It's challenging, it's tight. If we go back 10 years, we're lucky if we got 1 or 2 could drive over the last rock. Nowadays, if we don't get 20, 25 go over it, we have a problem.
And that's what numbers are all about. The Tough Dog Tough Truck Challenge, always delivering the action. You know which is your favourite track?
Probably the one all the way over up to the very top. Heartbreak.
The terrain tamer Heartbreak Ridge is typically a straight up or straight down affair. This year it is totally different. Teams are coming up on my left here and climbing up to the top of the section, doing a turnaround where they've got an option of a bonus line before descending down through the main part of the track. It is absolutely spectacular and well worth watching.
So we've changed it up this year. We've actually got where it goes uphill and then downhill instead of our traditional just all downhill. We do have a bonus line up the top. The problem with that one is that it's very tight, it's off camber, and there's a big tree stump in the way that they're trying to drive over. We allow the competitors to disconnect and stop and do all the rest of the stuff that these cars are designed to do, but the problem is it's very, very tight.
Trying to keep them in the right spots, see how we go and see if we can climb the ladder and see how far we can push it. Yeah, get that, that's mine, brother.
Unlike other forms of motorsport, the pits are where the competitors live for the duration of the Tough Dog Tough Truck Challenge. Now, right behind me, we've got one of the mainstays and something a little bit different here. A volunteer comes in every year, sets up a makeshift workshop that is open for all competitors to use 24 hours a day, free of charge. It's this level of camaraderie that sets this motorsport apart and brings people back to Tough Truck year after year.
We've worked our heart and guts on this car for so long, for so many years now. Hopefully this year we've got it right so we can get it to the finish line.
A lot of prep over the last 4.5 years and a lot of maintenance work, get it reliable, and hence where it is now.
There's so much prep work, like they start prep months and months, ages ago, like turn around and think, oh yep, this will be a good one, turn around, you've got to replace axles and check it over, change all the oils, make sure everything's done up tight, threads are all good, all that fun stuff. So it's good, but stressful in the lead up.
We've actually had quite a few cars actually finish Heartbreak Ridge. Really comes down to their skill when it comes to up the top, whether they're using their rear steer and how many penalties and how many butting touches we've got. If you keep the four wheels up on this particular rock that we've got here, we'll give it to you. The problem with it is that it's very muddy in the bottom, so we really want to see some numbers out of these cars, clear them tyres out, get them wheels sticky, try and get up over the top.
Relationship with your navigator out there on the tracks, what's that like?
No, it'll be good. It's our first time together this weekend, so yeah, it'll be a bit different.
What are some of the mistakes the driver makes?
To be honest, he's pretty good. He listens to me, and that's the most important thing.
Well, we've been doing this for 10 years, so hopefully I can yell and abuse him with no problem, so see how that goes. But the communication, yeah, is definitely very vital in regards to getting that car through to the finish line.
Oh, I'm a bit calm. That's good. I can't hear him in the earpiece, so I don't know what he's saying.
Abusive. Simple as that. Nah, it's good. It's really good. He listens well, and it's pretty good.
He says I'm close to the cone in a nice calm voice. I know I've got a few inches to spare, so I push it a bit until he gets a bit cranky, and then I know I'm really close. It's a good system. We've worked well together for over 10 years. It seems to work, so we're not going to change it for this year. So Tough Dog, Tough Truck is one of the biggest, hardest races in Australia. We're back to back so far, and we're going for 3 for 3. We're making history. It's never been done. So we'll give it our best shot and bring it home for the Vicks.
This is the start of the Devil's Marbles, a seemingly easy run that very quickly leads to the desperation and despair that makes this course one of the toughest ones here. This course is a wide expanse of man-made rock obstacles that are extremely challenging. As you can see, the points are lined up fairly straightforward, but it is the obstacles and the way the rocks are laid out that cause all the dramas on this stage. This year, all of the options have been taken out with this straight run up the guts of the track. And there is no bonus line at all. The 20-point gate through to the 90-point marker, there are a series of ups and downs that make this track extremely challenging. To score 100 points and successfully exit the Devil's Marbles, this 2-metre sheer drop-off is the challenge faced by drivers.
This is the Devil's Marbles, exactly what it sounds like. It's very boulders and placed in all the right spots to hopefully pull up. Sort of made the downs a bit deeper and the ups a bit higher. There's not really a lot you can do with it. It's all about how you arrange each gate that they have to get through.
Which track are we going to head to?
This is the OPW travel ramp, a stage that tests the articulation of the vehicle suspension.
Another 5 points by the looks of it.
Sir, can you explain to us what's going on here?
They're flexing up, aren't they?
Here at the OPW travel ramp, what can you tell us about this stage?
More or less testing articulation of the vehicle, so you can get up the ramp the highest without losing traction on rear tyre lifting off the ground. We measure wheel width from outside tyre to outside tyre, then the wheel length from centre hub to centre hub. Add those two together, then we measure them how far they went up the ramp. We divide how far they went up the ramp by the width plus the length, and then times by 1,000.
And that will give you the ramp travel index, which is a comparable factor across all the vehicles.
That's correct, yes. That way everyone's exactly the same.
What do you think of that?
Love it. Been here coming 14, 13 years now. So every time it gets bigger, a bit quieter, it's a lot more family orientated now, which is good to see.
What do you reckon of this?
Yeah, it's nice, big. It's probably the biggest here with the biggest wheels, so it'll be hard to get around, I reckon, on some of the tight tracks up top. But yeah, it looks good.
How about the articulation?
Yeah, it does a good flex in the front. Gets hung up a little bit, but it's not too bad.
And you love tough truck?
Always love it. Awesome.
Woo!
Second story house up there.
As the dust begins to settle after day one of the 2018 Tough Dog Tough Truck Challenge, we're already excited and looking forward to the action tomorrow. Be watching next week when we've got all of the action and highlights from day two, plus we reveal Australia's toughest truck.